Hi, this is Ilma Art Studio's photograph for today. That is a fountain in one of the nice parks in the Philippines called Fort Santiago, and I captured the flowing of the water there. Hi, check my website for more artworks and photographs at ilmaarts.com. That's ilmaarts.com. And today I'd like to share with you my poem devotional extracted from Romans 13, verses 1 to 2. It says, "Everyone must submit to governing authority, for all authority comes from God, and those in position of authority have been placed there by God. So anyone who rebels against authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and they will be punished." Here's my poem. Submit to authority. Do you respect and come under authority? Are you struggling to follow them in all capacity? Everyone must submit to authorities. God anointed them to bring peace and harmony. When you defy those who are in position of power, you are rebelling against God, and you should cower. When you are lawless and disobedient to authority, you are questioning God's choice and sovereignty. And here's my essay. I used to have problems with authority figures. My negative experiences with authority from childhood contributed to having formed a resistant attitude towards them. I became very obstinate and rebellious as a coping mechanism so that I will never be hurt by those who have power over me. Defiance became my survival skills to protect myself from being traumatized. When God revealed to me that rebellion was a sin, I repented of every lawless deed I ever made and realized that my life was very hard because of disobedience. The Bible tells us that we have to learn to submit to authority. They represent Him. So if we don't follow them, we are also not following God. Prayer. Thank you for all authorities in my life. Reflection. When is it hard to submit to authority? I think that I'd like to answer the reflection question. I think that it is very challenging to submit to authority when you don't see integrity and honesty in their lives, or when you are experiencing a form of abuse or a form of oppression. And so this is the reason why a lot of maybe companies or individuals who defy authority because they are being usurped or they're being taken advantage of. And yeah, the Bible says in Romans that we are to submit to authority, because if we don't, we are actually rebelling against the Lord Himself, because He has put these people in authority. Now, no matter what these people in authority does, they are answerable to God. Although you're also answerable to protect yourself from danger, and any sin eventually will come out in the open. So even if they're hiding a sin, let's say they're doing corruption, and but you just have to follow them, because even if you follow them, they're not answerable to God, and you're answerable to God. So if you don't follow them, if you defy them, then you're actually also questioning the authority that God has put on them, and that is questioning what God's sovereignty is. So I think that it is very important to submit to authority, even husbands and wives. I know that's very hard for me sometimes to submit to, because sometimes you submit to somebody who wants to be a leader, and if they're not really if they're not godly leaders, it's going to be very hard to follow authority, because their lives are also shaped by their beliefs. So if their beliefs are so contrary to the belief that I have about, all the truths about God, and then that is going to be a problem too. But, God always put premium on people who obey, no matter what. If you obey, he would honor that, and he would protect you. No matter how hard a situation is, if you obey, he would always protect you. And in the end, all the sins that is being done by the authority will probably be out in the open, and you'll be free from oppression or abuse. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you check my website at ilmaarts.com. That's ILMAARTS.com.